I think that one of the problems for us, at least in the United States, is it's very easy to drive your car. I mean, you set aside the traffic, but it's easy. You walk out of your door, you get into your driveway, and you drive. And if you want to take transit or you want to try one of these different alternatives, it's not as easy. What we have a goal of with our Mobility on Demand Alliance in the United States is this idea of how do we get seamless mobility? How do we make it easy to use your smartphone to call up a shared ride to get you to transit so that we can close that first mile, last mile gap? And I think that the cities around the world that I see that are doing this really well, so Copenhagen, I was there last year for the ITS World Congress, 70% of trips by bicycle, and they've got great public transit investment. How do we take models like that? How do we look at Singapore and apply those to a city like Los Angeles, where we'll be next year, and say, how can we do this a little bit better? There's a lot of innovation in transportation now. When I first got started in this field back in the mid-90s, it was very hard to get people to do things other than drive a car. We would say, try to share rides, but there was no smartphone app to be able to do that. We actually had to get people to write down where they were going and map them, with an actual map. Well, now we have apps that can tell you where the nearest scooter is or the nearest bike. And so I think it's this idea of getting those apps out to people using big data to say these are where the people are going, these are where the trips are being generated, and this is how we can provide more choice in these areas. And so I think that the cities and regions that are doing this well are the ones that are providing the most choice as an alternative to just sitting in your car.